Running a small business can be really hard. You have so much to keep track of and stay on top of, and find a system that works for you that doesn't take a lot of time or effort to implement and maintain, and also has the potential to improve your business tenfold. In today's video, we're going to get in and talk about a system that will help you build your business. Hi everybody, I'm Brandon Gustafson. I own and operate 2 assisted living facilities, and I created this channel to help people just like you learn the ins and outs of investing in assisted living. Welcome to Assisted Living Investing. In our last video, we talked about what is bullet journaling. Gave it a good overview of what bullet journaling is and how you can learn a little bit more about it, the history of it, and how it works. So go ahead and watch that video and comment down below if that was helpful to you and if you learned something new about bullet journaling. In today's video, we're going to get into bullet journaling for the small business owner, how it can kind of 10x your productivity as a small business owner and help you be more productive and be more oriented in getting things done for your business so that you can be successful and be productive. Quick bullet journaling overview. Bullet journaling is just a simple, flexible method that can help you stay on top of your never-ending to-do list as a business owner, and it can help you be more productive. Go ahead and watch my previous videos on bullet journaling. I'll link another one up above to help you get started in bullet journaling, and you can do that by picking up a notebook for yourself, and I'll link that down below, and also by buying the book, The Bullet Journaling Method by writer Carol. I'll also link that down below so you can go in and kind of get access to some of these resources on your own and help you start implementing this process in helping you organize your business and get things done so that you can be more productive. Where should you start with bullet journaling? I'm going to say that this is going to be specific. Let's just say this is a bullet journal that is specific to you acquiring an assisted living facility, to you acquiring a business, or starting your own business, or transforming a house into an assisted living facility. A lot of the examples that I'm going to use are specific to assisted living. So if you're a small business owner coming to this video, just know that a lot of this stuff is going to be applicable to you as a small business owner. I'm just going to use examples from assisted living, which is the world that I've worked in here in the past, but it's applicable to other small businesses. I'm actually in the process of starting up a franchise and have used a lot of this same methodology in doing that. And it's not assisted living, it's a separate type of a business. And so it's applicable more broadly in helping you get up and running your small business. So the first thing, let's talk about buying a business, buying an existing business that is already there. The first thing you're going to want to do is right here. The first thing that you'll want to do is, if you're buying a business, figure out what those key things are that you need to do. You can start this by talking to a good business broker, and I have a video on how to work with business brokers, and I'll link that up above so you can go in and do that. But if you're working with a broker, they're going to be very familiar with the types of businesses that you're going to buy, the ins and outs, what you're going to need to do through that acquisition process, what you need to do to get funding. A lot of that I've linked up. I've got videos on. I'll link another one up there around funding as well. Just go through my library of videos and you'll find a lot of resources on what that process is like. But that broker is going to be aware of all of the things that you have, the questions that you need to ask. And you can use your bullet journal to start documenting some of those things and create kind of your own checklist or your own task list. Create that future log that we talked about in the previous video. That is, this is your master task list. This is what you've got to work on. So that's what you would do first. I personally have created a checklist, and I'll link this down below, and it's for assisted living that will help you walk through the process, give you some sample questions that you would want to ask the person that you're purchasing the facility from, or you're talking to your lender, or those types of things, the types of questions you want to ask, the types of things that you need to do to get done, what you need to ask the state for, all of those different things. I have that on my website on assistedlivinginvesting.net. So go over there, you can grab the free resource and use that and kind of apply it to the different type of business that you're trying to get. If it's assisted living, great, I've done a lot of the work for you. If it's a different type of business, just make some tweaks to it. A lot of the information is going to be the same. A lot of the different types of questions and things like that, just apply it to the type of business that you're trying to get up and running. Now, once you know all or at least most of those things that need to get done to acquire that business, you just want to create that master list in your bullet journal. And that can be a lot of writing because there's going to be a lot of stuff to do. So you could also do this in something like Excel, which is the resource that I have, or Notion. I talked about that in a previous video as well. So I'll link that up there as well. But you can create those types of lists. And now you have a big long list. These are the things that I need to get done. This is going to help me be productive. It's so simple. I advertise 10x your productivity as a small business owner. Really what you need to do is be task oriented and get those things done, and not just fly by the seat of your pants. Make sure that you have a structured process that works for you, that's going to help you stay on task and get things done. So you're not scrambling, trying to remember or try to look for this sticky note or look for that thing. Have it all in one place. Keep yourself organized. That's going to help you be effective and be productive. That's what I love about bullet journaling. It allows you to kind of plan those things out, be task oriented, and get those things done. Now, once you have everything in that future log, that big long master task list, now you can start throwing it out there into a monthly log or scheduling it on your calendar in a daily log, or different areas of things. You're going to have things on that master task list that are 2 or 3 months out into the future, and that's okay. You want to make sure that you're aware of those things, but you can start planning for it, planning ahead, so that when you get to 2 months out, you're not trying to do the stuff that you should have done a month ago that was going to make it possible for you to do the thing that you need to do right now in the process. Just organize your thoughts, start sequentializing those different types of things, and you're going to be productive with it. So that's the biggest thing that I can tell you, is just be organized and put those lists out there and start planning. Spend time planning what you need to get done, and don't just put it on a list and forget about it and then start checking it off. Make sure that you're actively planning and referring to that task list so that you're outlining things and you're being productive and you don't get overwhelmed. I say this at the end of my videos every single time I do a video. Just keep doing a little bit, keep making progress step by step. You will be successful. That's what I mean by it. Just do a little bit. You don't have to do the entire task list in one day. Just pick 1 or 2 things and do one of those every single day, and you're going to be productive. You're going to be successful. You're going to have what you have always dreamed of. Just start making progress. You're going to be fine. The other one is going to be starting a business. And honestly, a lot of the stuff for acquiring a new business and starting a business there's a lot of similarities there. There are some differences, different people that you have to talk to, a few different forms here, a few extra or different steps on either side of the aisle, but it's something that you just kind of want to be aware of. And it really, you can use that checklist that I have put on assistedlivinginvesting.net to go and kind of do that. I actually have a few things that are more relevant to in the world of assisted living, purchasing an existing home and converting it over to an assisted living facility. So you can kind of get a feel for what that looks like there. But a lot of that information is going to be the same. You're going to be talking to a lot of people. You're getting the same types of permits. You're having a lot of those similar conversations. If you're starting a new business, you might reach out to a broker, but you also might want to reach out to somebody else that has been in the industry or in the business or in the market or something like that, to have a conversation with them and say, hey, what are some of the things I want to start this business? I want to start an assisted living facility. Talk to an existing facility owner. Let's say I want to start a screen printing t-shirt business. Go find somebody that has one and ask them, what was the process like for when you got things started? And have a conversation with them and start creating that task list. It's a lot of the same things, regardless of the type of business that you're starting or purchasing. You're going to have a lot of the same stuff, but the concept is the same. Get all of those things on that master checklist, on that future log in your bullet journal, plan them out in your monthly log, and then put them in a daily log, and just keep making progress. Keep just taking those baby steps, and you're going to be successful. That's the secret to helping you get things done, is just do it. Create a log and start planning it out. Spend time planning, and then just spend time every single day knocking a task or 2 out. And in a month, you're going to be so much further along. That's the secret. That's how you do it. Now, once you've got that business started or you've purchased that business, you've acquired it, everything is in place. You've started operating the business. You started operating the assisted living facility. Now you're a little bit more in maintenance mode. And you got to make sure you're staying on top of those things that are going to help you be productive. In assisted living, I've got a video where I talk about how I operate my facilities remotely. And a lot of that I track in using my personal bullet journaling method, which I'm going to get into in a future video. That helps me stay on task and helps me get things done. I have weekly or bi-weekly check-ins with my administrators. I put that in my bullet journaling method. That works for me, and it reminds me to do those things. I need to have a call with the state about the American Rescue Plan Act. I need to do research on it. Those things all go into my bullet journal, and they're things that I am researching, spending time on. And it's not that I have 20 tasks that I got to get done in that one day. It is, here's the 1 or 2 things I'm going to work on today. I'm going to knock them out. I'm going to get them done, and everything's going to be fine. And that's how I do it. That's how you get into maintenance mode. That's how you start working on things. Just get in the habit of writing down your tasks, migrating them to the appropriate day or month or future log, whatever it is that it needs to be, where you need to track it, and then just start getting your work done. That is how you be successful. That's how you get things done. That's how you run and operate a business. Make sure you're just planning, writing things out, creating your task list, and getting it done. That's exactly how I do things. That's how I have been able to be successful in the work that I do. What I would encourage you to do, though, is just find a process that works for you. You might do sticky notes. I've worked with things where I did things like on a whiteboard in the past, or on a chalkboard, or done sticky notes and moved things around, or worked on creating like Kanban boards and things like Asana or different tools like that. I have, through the past, I don't know, 5-6 years, have created a method that works for me and helps me be successful. I'm going to encourage you to do the same thing. You might want to start off with using somebody like the bullet journaling method, or the method I'm going to show you in a future video. You can start off with those things, but then build on it and just kind of mold it a little bit to meet your needs. Do what you need to do to help you be successful. That's how you do it. Now, in my next video, I'm actually going to get into a new bullet journaling method that I call matrix planning. This is how I do bullet journaling. I'm super excited to show you how I do it, how I've adjusted things to work for my brain, and I think it's going to help you out a lot. I've talked to people that have not done planning and things like this in the past, and they really like the way that it's laid out, and I'm hopeful that you're going to find it useful as well. So I'm going to get into an overview of that in my next video. So make sure you go over there and watch that. If this information was helpful to you, if you think it's going to help you 10x your business, make sure you smash that like button and let me know, let other people know that this is a helpful video to you, and just let the world know. Share the video and let people know this is how you do it. This is how you be successful. To learn more about investing in assisted living, make sure you visit me on assistedlivinginvesting.net. I have other content up there. I have a blog. You can set up a consulting call with me. We can have a chat about how I can help you through your process of setting up your business, and how you can 10x your potential as a business owner, and how you can be disciplined in getting those things done. And remember, it doesn't take a lot. I talked about this earlier in the video. It doesn't take a lot, just a little bit. Keep going, keep making progress step by step by step. If you do that, I promise you that you will be successful. Just keep making progress. You can do it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.